All right. Hello. Good evening. Glad you guys could join me tonight. Going to go over a few things, do a few things here as far as kind of a tutorial, I guess, if you will. I've had a few questions lately. I'm going to answer those questions. We're going to go through that sequence of stuff and then do a little bit of a tutorial. I've got a few people that are struggling with the YouTube thing. So we're just going to do a quick tutorial. I'm going to go over my website a little bit, point out a few things for you guys. I've had some questions, so that's the reason for this video. Questions were about my biker site and doing other stuff. Well, first off, I gotta say, we've always done that. We've always done other stuff. We're venturing out into podcasting and things a little bit that we haven't done on topics that maybe we haven't brought way to the surface here, but we're going to have a section for that. And I'm going to show you the tutorials here in just, tutorials here in just a minute on how to muddle through it. If you don't want to watch our Saturday show, then, by all means, don't click on it and watch it. But I'll show you how to get through my site to filter the things out. So if you want bike safety and tech tips, there's a section for that. If you want just all around biker stuff, there's a section for that. If you want the patriotism stuff, there's a section for that. If you want life hacks, just everyday life stuff, there's a section for that. The motivational section. There's a lot of different things that we do. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up my website. We are going to look at it for a minute, and I'm going to go back to my About Me page, or the home page on the website, and just read through it real quick. Just the first paragraph. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to go through the first paragraph and just kind of reiterate that we haven't gone anywhere since 2016 when we started this My Helmet Talk brand, that we really didn't say we were going to. So let's go over that real quick. Let me get this up here. I've been working on this today. Another thing is we're using some new software now, doing some different stuff, and kind of getting more efficient with that. So that's part of this video. So let's go here. Let's see if we can share this stuff. All right, I'm going to take me right out of there for a minute and give you guys a better picture. So when you go to My Helmet Talk, we're going to start with my website. So when you go to myhelmettalk.com, this is where it's going to bring you. Your screen's going to look like this. You scroll up and it'll show you the very last blog post. So where it brings you is, I used to have it on a static page. I now have it going right to the blog, right to my stories. So you can go, it'll go right to the blog page, right? And you can arrow down through there and read my stories, read the different blogs. I've got videos integrated in it, newsletters. So if you go back up here to this section right here where it says category, select category. Now, for some reason, when I select the categories over here on the screen, it's not showing there, and I don't know why. I haven't been able to figure that out. I'll get on that one later. But when you select the category, it opens up a box, and in that box is fiction, life, miscellaneous, motorcycle stuff, newsletters, one-word prompts, opinions, reviews, sales flyers, tech talk, trips, uncategorized, weekly photo challenge, and that is your selections in there. So if you want to find the articles that are all motorcycle related, you would click on the motorcycle stuff in this box right here. I'm looking at it over here. It's open, but it's not, it doesn't show on the screen for some reason. But at any rate, those are those, I read you the topics in there. Click on one and it'll filter it down to where all you're getting is the content that you want to see. If you want to just look at newsletters, click on newsletter and it'll pull up all the newsletters that I've put in. I'm a little behind on those, by the way. And then you can also go down. Here's where you subscribe. So if you want to get the updates on the website, subscribe with your email address. I'm not going to send you anything. I'm not into that. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to send you stuff. The only thing you'll get is the updates when I post something in the blog. It doesn't tell you when I update the website. It just does the blog. So go down here, there's a search. If there's a certain thing you want to search about, you can type in that search box and it'll, let's see if it'll do it. Let's just say dad. Yeah, okay. So yeah, if you say you wanted to see the article I wrote about my father, you'd type in dad and it would pull up everything that has dad in it. Save you some thumbing through stuff. I've got, I don't know how many I got in here, probably a couple hundred articles. So not a lot, but if you're looking for something specific, you can filter it down. Or you can go here and click the month, and there again, it opens up a box. And for some reason, the boxes don't show on here, and I got to figure out why it doesn't open the boxes up. So it opens up every month starting May. Looks like the very first time I posted is May 2017. So I might be, I'm pretty sure that we started rolling out the My Helmet Talk brand in mid to late 2016. Took us a while to come up with the branding and the logos and what we wanted to do. So, but anyway, by May 2017, I had bought the website and started posting articles, blogging, if you will. So that is another way to do it, is to go to that box right there and select a month. If you want to see what I wrote in May 17 all the way to current, you select a month and it'll pull up everything that I wrote in that month. Some months I was more active than others. It's just the way it was. I used to post a lot. I've kind of slowed down. I've been real busy. The website posts are going to start going again. I'm going to start working on it again. If you go down a little further, it gives you the recent posts, the three. It'll show you the top three of the last ones I wrote, but you're also seeing them right here. So it's kind of redundant because there's the very last one, Eddie and Doc's vacation, Eddie and Doc rides Utah. And then I did one about roller coasters, talking about life and ups and downs. And then I'm not sure where I did that one from. Oh, Never Leaving I Love You Left Unsaid. So, and that one's a video. Newsletter, last newsletter I did, looks like it was in March. So, wow, I'm way behind. June, July, August. I've been doing them by the quarter. And so instead of monthly, I'll probably finish out this year. I'll get one up. October would have been March, April, May, June. Jesus, I'm way behind. So I've got a couple of newsletters to get out, get caught up. Then I'll go back to doing monthly next year, probably. This year has just been with the moves and, oh man, it's just been crazy, and work has been crazy. So anyway, that's kind of how to get around the website. Now, if you go up here, we're going to talk about this for a minute. Go to my home page. It pulls up the home page. This is the original page of the website when I built the website in, it looks like probably early May 2017. by the time I secured a domain name and whatnot, myhelmettalk.com. We did buy that. That does belong to us. This is our site, and we're going to work on expanding this site and adding some different sections. And all of our podcasts, I've got the audio segregated off of all of our podcasts. And so all of our podcasts will be on the website, and I will break them down by topic: motorcyclisms, patriotism, stuff like that. I'll break those down and put them in sections on the website. That'll be forthcoming. They'll also be in iTunes and on the Google, the Android site for you guys to look up and listen to on your phones or whatever. If you don't want to go to the website, you can listen to them right out of your podcasting software off your phone. They'll be on the podcasting sites. So I'm going to read this real quick. I wrote this when I first started the website, and I need to update a few things in this website. I noticed today there's a few things that's kind of outdated, like the About Me page and stuff. But this is what our intentions were when we started the site, and this is still our intent today. We created this site to promote positive living through getting out and living the life you desire to live. I love to ride the motorcycle and take trips. I love to share those experiences with those that are interested in motorcycle lifestyle or culture. There is so much negativity in the world today. I like to jump on the bike and go for a ride to escape all the negative forces. It gives me time to rejuvenate mind, body, and spirit, to relax and enjoy life. The page originally started out as a blog spot for me to share my writing. I love to write and share my experience of life with those who read my posts. The ideas in my head never leave me alone. There we go. The ideas in my head never leave me alone. I lost my spot. The ideas in my head never leave me alone. So we are expanding into a little more than my writings. So my head's always working. I'm always coming up with ideas, and I go out and ride, and that gets worse. The more I ride, the more I think, and the more I come up with stuff. We are adding positive material to the site regularly and have developed some swag to sell. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we have t-shirts and whatnot, and they are in the store part of the products. I think it's labeled products up here. Well, actually, I got them right here. So, yeah, they're under the products section right there. I have a couple of stores going. Anyway, so the whole idea was to share a positive message and I don't know, just share a positive message and share my love of motorcycles and whatnot, and then share with my websites, my pages, and the people who choose to read those, who choose to watch the videos, to share just whatever pops into my head, whatever pops into my helmet. When I come up with the name My Helmet Talk, I wanted Helmet Talk, and I couldn't get it. It was taken, and it is a communication system page. So I couldn't just have Helmet Talk. So I ended up putting a my in front of it, and I was able to get that website, that domain name, and buy it and secure it for our purposes here. So that's where My Helmet Talk come from. Was I decided that as I'm driving, riding down the road and stuff like that, the things that pop into my helmet are the things that I'm going to talk about. And I would do that. I would I'd be on a ride and I would stop and I would either talk into my phone in the voice recorder, or I would make notes of things that popped into my head, because the stuff always does. It always comes up while you're out enjoying life. And by the time you get home, you can't remember, at least in my case, I can't remember I what I thought of, you know. So I'm constantly taking notes, if you will, and then putting them into print later. I used to just write. I've got into doing more articles now, or more videos now, so I found it easier to do a video. I still like to write, and I still will be writing some stories. Now let's go over here to, where's my mouse? I got to find my mouse. I'm running two screens now. It makes this so much easier. So let's talk about YouTube real quick. On YouTube, let me go back to full screen so you can see it better. On YouTube, this is what you'll see when you're a new subscriber. The first time you go to my YouTube page, this is what you're going to see. And you guys can comment. I'll answer questions, whatever. I'm on Facebook and I'm on YouTube right now, both. So wherever you're at, I've got both of them up and running here. I can see the comments. Feel free to comment, ask a question, whatever, and we can have an exchange. I'll chat with you. So bring it up. Comment. All right. So when you click on it, here's what you get. This is what you see. This is the page. This is the front page of my YouTube channel. So first thing is go right here where it says subscribe and hit the subscribe button so that you'll get the updates. That's the important part, right? Please subscribe to our channel. We're just starting out, and we're serious about building a cool channel to enjoy. So help us out, join us, subscribe, share our stuff, comment on our stuff, like our stuff. Would appreciate it. There's should be a bell right here, and I don't know why I'm not seeing it, but if you want to get the updates, click that bell and then put all the updates, and you'll get every time I post a video. Now, it brings you here to the home page. So this is what you'll see. You'll see the latest videos is what you'll see of all kinds. If you want to see all of them, you can click on video right there, and it'll pull up. I've got a few hundred videos on here, so it'll pull up all the videos. So now, if you don't want to see the patriotism ones, you don't want to see those, go to the playlist here, or say you don't want to see the motorcycle stuff, or you don't want to see the motivational stuff, or whatever. Go to the playlist, click on playlists, and I have broke this down into sections, and I've sectioned it out so that if, first of all, here's my liked videos. I used to not broadcast that, but I thought, what the heck? So everything that I have watched that I've clicked the like button on is here. You guys can see what I'm watching. You can see what I like. There's a lot of good videos in there. Some I've shared. I obviously can't share them all. There's 177 videos in there. The next one is business, motivational. Business, there's 3. Motivational, there's 21 videos in there so far. Everyday life hacks, there's 66 videos in there so far. The love of motorcycles is anything motorcycle related, trips, just motorcycle stuff. There's 57 videos in there. And if you click, so say you want to look at that one, you click that one and it opens it up. Well, it started the video. I didn't want to watch the video, but right, get it back to normal. So anyway, all the videos in that playlist are over here, and there it is. But anyway, so here you go. View full playlist. I did that wrong. So on the motorcycle one, view full playlist, click that. And if you click the picture, it's going to start the videos, and it's just going to play every video in here. If you want to go through, so this is the Love of Motorcycles tab. If you want to go through and see what all there is and look at the titles, see if there's something you want to watch, you can. If you start on this one, it'll just play them through all the way for you. That's be a marathon watching my ugly ass TV day, right? This little arrow right here will bring more of them into view because I've got too many playlists that can show on one page. There's the biker safety tips. There's 12 videos in there. View the full playlist. You want to see what's in there. Talking about positioning yourself on the highway. Actually, that one the audio's messed up on, but I left it in there because I like the scenery and stuff. But just talking about different safety tips and tech tips down through there. Tech top, handlebars, proper seat, tip of the day, packing your motorcycle for a trip, positioning yourself on the highway. I did another one of those right there. Tires and wet roads. So a lot of different topics in there, but that's how you get around. If you go to the home page where it's going to take you, when you first click in, you're going to see the latest, the 5 latest videos. If you don't want to deal with that, just click playlist right there. Go to the playlist that you want to watch, and you can thumb through and find what you want to watch. If you want to watch our Saturday night podcast, they're listed over here under patriotism and podcast. Click that, open it up. It gives you the last podcasts, the Triple J show that we do on Saturday nights. I've got some others. I did another one with some other guys here. It's listed in here. Then I just talk about patriotic stuff, different patriot things and whatnot. Part of being an American biker is patriotism. The bikers that I know of are patriots, and we are very patriotic. And so it's the reason, I don't know. There's topics that are tough to talk about and people don't want to talk about them. And those are the topics that we need to talk about, because we can't just sit idly by. People are sitting idly by, all of us. And pretty soon it's going to be too late and we're going to be in a mess. So I think I've showed everything I need to show. I'm going to get rid of this screen here and go back to that. Good deal. So there's just things that we need to talk about that need to be addressed and so on and so forth. I'm not seeing the comments. If anybody has any comments, hey there, Mr. McFace Man, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Glad you could join us. Glad you could join us for sure. If you comment, I know you're here. If you don't comment, it doesn't tell me, so I have no idea. Like I said, I'm running on 2 platforms right now, so it's hard for me to keep track of who's who and what's what and stuff like that. So I hope this tutorial and I hope the explanation has been helpful for you. I'm still looking for somebody that wants to help me out with the motorcyclism. I'd love to find some motorcycle guys to get on here and roundtable with me on motorcyclism on one night a week or whatever. I'm not going to set a night till I find somebody to do it and see what works for their schedule and so on and so forth. Then we'll set a night, any night but Saturday. Saturday's already got a show. We are full into that, and it's doing well. So any night but Saturday. If you want to get together and do a motorcyclism, let me know. Send me a message through one of these outlets, through Facebook, through YouTube, through Instagram. All my pages are My Helmet Talk. Instagram, I got a Facebook My Helmet Talk, which Facebook, I don't know, I can't do live videos on it or something for some reason, but or through my regular channel. There's all kinds of ways to get a hold of me. We do have, I'm not doing call-ins right now. I'm using my phone, but I'll put this up. You can also send text messages or whatever to that number. The phone lines are not open. The phone is not available right now. I'm watching this video on it. I'm watching YouTube on one and Facebook on the other, so I can make sure I get the comments if there are any, although I'm not seeing any. I don't know why I don't see them. Facebook doesn't show them to me. Instagram does. I see that. Oh, welcome, Eddie. I see that you're on, looks like YouTube. So thank you for joining me. Let me pull it. Oh yeah, it does. So the YouTube comments are coming through. If there's anybody on Facebook, send me a message so I can make sure my Facebook messages are coming through. I got 2 on YouTube, 2 messages. I can do this with them. That's kind of cool. Eddie's here, Texas Road Rider. Him and Doc was out here 1st of October, going on a ride with us. Appreciate you joining, brother. I really do. But anyway, take this number down. Let me put it back up there again. Take that number down. You can send text messages to it or whatever. If you have questions, if you don't want to send it to me through social media, the easiest way to get a hold of me is through the social media. I do have that number, but I don't have it turned on, so it goes immediately to a voicemail section. And if you don't leave a voicemail, it sends you a text message that tells you that we're unavailable. It's got my logo, this thing right here, that thing right up there on the screen in it, and gives you a message. So that's kind of where we're at, where we're going, where we've been. Like I said, 2016 is when I started coming up with the idea that I wanted to do a blog spot and wanted to start a website, if you will. So looks like it was probably early 2017 when I finally bought the website. I don't know how. I can't remember what I did when I got up this morning, so I don't know how long I had the website before I made my first blog post, but May is the first blog post in there. So somewhere in that time, we decided to do, had decided to do a blog spot, as what was my original idea for writing. And we've just grown from there. We have decided to take it in a bunch of different directions. Our sponsor is My Helmet Talk right now. I'm using all of their equipment, all of My Helmet Talk equipment to do these with and stuff. So, yeah, it is a My Helmet Talk production. And, like I said, we talk about whatever pops into our helmet any given time. Hope the tutorials will help you out. I'm going to get off here. We're 30 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this fairly short. We keep our podcasts. We run about an hour on them. We go over a little bit most times, but we keep it right around an hour. Come and join us. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, please go over there and hit that subscribe button to the YouTube channel. And I think I've posted a few times the link to get you there. So find that on Facebook. It's on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, you already know where it is because you're watching the video on YouTube. So come and join us and subscribe to the page. And there's a little different view for you, playing with some different things here. Trying to get the whole studio in the picture, but my cord isn't long enough on my extra camera, so got to get some longer cords and stuff. But thanks for joining me. Hope, like I said, I hope it was a worthwhile video with some value. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you got the guys that needed the tutorial. Hope it'll help you. If not, send me a message. And anybody that wants to do a motorcyclism with me, let me know. I'd like to get that rolling here pretty quick. I'm going to try and take up at least 4 or 5 days a week with different shows. I'm going to do a book it 1 week or 1 day, and I'd like to do a couple of days with motorcyclisms. Maybe we'll do motorcycle road stories and stuff one day and do motorcycle safety and tech tips a different day or something like that. And if you can't join me every week, that's fine. Join me 1 week. No, we'll rotate people in and out. But hit me up. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I'm ready to do it. Let's go. Somebody jump on here with me. Otherwise, I do them by myself, and you get what you get. A one-sided view instead of a 2 or 3 or 4. I can put up to 6 people on this screen at the same time. So yeah, we can do a whole round table party deal, man, where we just round table stories, a round table tech tips and stuff like that. And then Saturday nights is our patriotism night. And we talk about real world issues that we need to be talking about. So thanks for joining us. I'm going to cut this off. You guys, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, whatever it is you're doing. Tomorrow's Monday. I always say this. I'm going to say it again. Hit the ground running with gusto, because how you start your day tomorrow, it's going to set the stage for the rest of your week. For you guys that are still riding and not winter bound, ride hard, sleep fast, make those memories. Be safe out there. Ride to go home, ride to tell the story. But have fun doing it. Peace. Got you, Eddie. Got you down, brother. Let me know what works for you.